I woke up one morning and actually said, I'm going to rob a bank. I've been working full-time since I was about 14, and I experienced some hardships, wound up losing my job. I was about to get evicted from my home, and I literally just snapped emotionally. So I went to a sporting goods store, I bought a big straw hat, I had a pair of sunglasses, and I just wrote out with a pen on a piece of paper that I had a note saying there's a robbery, give me the money. It's called serial bank robbery. I think anytime you rob 3 or more, it's serial. In total, I robbed 17 banks. Since getting caught, during my entire time in prison, I knew that that wasn't something that I wanted to ever have come back again. I didn't ever want to have to worry about making the wrong decision. So for years, I actively worked on what I could do to be a good person. Before robbing banks, I considered myself a good person. I'd never committed crime of any kind before. I was applying for jobs daily, probably 5 to 10 jobs every single day that I'd apply for several weeks. I interviewed for a few, and some of the memories that really stick in my head is people literally asking me to leave, like get out of the office right now, when I disclosed what my crime was for. And these are employers I had called beforehand and asked them if they're felon friendly. I told them that I had just gotten out of prison. I have a felony, I'm living in a halfway house, and they said, sure, come on in and apply. Come on in and apply. We don't judge people based on their background. And when I go in and I disclose what I did to them, they treated me like I was the scum of the earth. And that's really difficult to face. Every time somebody tells you no based on your background, it tears out a piece of your soul. And it makes you feel like maybe I can't succeed. So that's one of the things I would tell people in society to work on, is the way they treat people. I'm very grateful and blessed by Goodwill. They've literally changed my life. Without Goodwill, I don't know what I'd be doing. I certainly wouldn't have a career path in front of me. So Goodwill, their mission is changing lives through training, education, and employment. And Goodwill has certainly changed my life significantly for the better. What they did is they gave me respect and dignity. They treated me like a person that has value, and they gave me the opportunities that other people wouldn't to prove myself. Imagine you take the worst thing you've ever done, your worst mistake in life, and you wear a sign around your neck describing that. And when you meet people for employment, for housing, things like that, that's literally the very first thing they see about you. And a lot of people have a tendency to give up and resign themselves towards being a criminal or being a bad person because that's what everyone sees them as. So what I like to do is talk with people and tell them that there is hope, that they have potential, that they can do so much more with their life than what everyone expects them to do. I believe that people in general have a tendency to meet whatever expectations are given towards them. So most people coming out have very low expectations. They're expected to return to prison within 3 years. But I tell them, I don't expect you to return to prison within 3 years. I expect you to have a house and a car and a career 10 years from now. And I ask them to live up to those expectations. And most people have a tendency of wanting to do that and succeeding.